as you can see. Now this is where I thought I had messed up. I was like, oh no, this is gonna stick because it had that shine, that coated shine on it. I was like, oh no, but I was like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing because I'm gonna try my best to see if it's gonna work out because I didn't know, you know, I just didn't know. I feel like it was the paint too because the paint was so watery. Hey guys, welcome back. My recent video, the one that I dropped last week, I got some clay. First time ever, you know, using clay. Now I gotta paint. Wait a minute. If you haven't seen the first video, you gotta go check it out. For you know, you go see this video, you're gonna be lost. This is gonna be a part 2 and it's gonna be a part 3 of my series that I have started. Anywho, if it's your first time ever stopping by, hey, welcome. My name is Daisy. And for those that have already been here, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. This is a series that I am doing on my channel. Things like art things and creating, trying new things. I had to get myself familiar, you know, get comfortable with that, with the painting, because you know, your girl don't paint. So this is my first time ever painting. And I wanted to like baby steps. Baby steps. I ain't want to mess up my, you know, Fluff the bunny rabbit. That's my character. I didn't want to mess her up yet. I'll say yet. I didn't want to mess her up at all. And with that being said, I am going to start with my Lollipop. And I got 2, not 1, but 2 lollipops that's going to be in this video because, you know, I need to practice. So kind of messed up a little bit. And I was like, I don't know how it's going to work out. And y'all got to, you know, just give your girl a break because I don't know. I was like I was painting and stuff and then I was like, hot mess. But I feel like I got it together. So I think y'all can help me out, you know, in the comments down below. Don't be nasty now. Help me out. Don't, you know, be easy. Just be easy. If you like this series, don't forget to give me a thumbs up down below and, you know, leave me a comment. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, as you can see, I am drawing the lollipop. Yes, only because I want to do something different. I didn't want to just be a basic lollipop. I need some type of texture. So as you can see, I got the puff paint that is right beside me, and I'm going to use that to make that texture that I want. So as you can see, this is what I'm starting with, and I'm going to be using popsicle sticks and toothpicks just to get it cleaned up a little bit and smooth it out. You'll see that soon. And as you can see, I am still adding the puffy paint around, trying to get it all the way to the top of the part that I want it to be on. And as I'm using this puffy paint, I'm realizing that I see why, you know, you have to use that popsicle stick because it's so thick, and I didn't know that. So you know, we could see anybody use this, you know, use the puffy paint, you'd be like, why are they using popsicle sticks? Why are they using this and that? Because it's thick. So I get it. And so I'm going to be smoothing it out, getting to the texture that I want it to be, because I want it to look like a lollipop. You know how that hard candy be on top of the lollipop? I don't know, I'm just imagining it. That's what I would do if I had made a lollipop. I don't know if anybody else did this or not, and there are a lollipop out there that has the hard topping and whatever the case may be, but I was just thinking like, ooh, I could make this into a real lollipop. I didn't want to just have it just be a circle. I feel like I needed some type of texture. Everything I use will be in my description down below. I will list everything and you can go check it out. So I don't know if these are the best paints ever, so I decided to get some. I was like, what can I use that will work for clay? And I didn't want to get nothing that was gonna be the hot mess. So I coated everything in white again because I felt like when that puffy paint had dried, it was like a texture. It wasn't the texture that I wanted. It was like a shine, a gloss. So I didn't know that because I didn't see that when I, brought it. I was like, and then I looked at it, I was like, oh, it does say shine. So as you can see, I'm adding different paints, different brands. Yes, I know, but these are only colors I have. And I wanted to just basically experiment right now and check out the colors that I have. So I'm trying to mix it. And as I'm looking at this paint, I knew that it was going to be dark. And that blue was so watery. I don't know. I shook it up as much as I could. It still came out like watery. I don't know. It is water paint based, but it's supposed to have some type of like thickness to it. Not too much, but just a little bit like the other ones. But anyway, as you can see, I am adding my first coats of paint. I know that's going to take a lot of like coats of paint to see what I want it to look like. As I look at it already, I can tell that it wasn't the color that I want it to be. But I continue going with it because I was like, maybe when it dries, it's going to be the color that I want it to be. So I continue, using the paint, continue trying to get how I want it to look, color that I wanted to use for my lollipop. Just testing it out, just having fun. As I look at it while I was painting, I was like, I don't know, it's the color that I want it to be. Would I have to like mix the colors or not? I ain't never mixed no colors before, so far as paint wise, I know colors, but I didn't know can I do it with the paint? At the end of the day, I had fun creating this, you know, this art piece, this clay art piece. I had fun doing it. So as you can see, I'm going over it again with a different color, all kind of shades, because I'm trying to get that type of lollipop color that I have on the picture, on the drawing that I had made. So yeah. As you can see, now this is what I thought I had messed up. I was like, I don't know this is gonna stick because it had that shine, that coated shine on it. I was like, I don't know, but I was like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing because I'm gonna try my best to see if it's gonna work out because I didn't know, you know, I just didn't know. I feel like it was the paint too because the paint was so watery. So I don't know if it's the paint or just the coat of the puffy paint texture. But anyway, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna work on the next lollipop. I don't know, I just wanted to do a different lollipop, and I had it in my mind. I was like, oh, I can do a swirl one. I can, you know, have a little drizzle on it and everything. I was just getting into my creativity. So anyway, as you can see, I am trying to get the stick color because I didn't want it to be that color. I didn't want it at all to be that color. So I decided to go, and it's gonna get darker in that. So as you can see, I am on a different color. This color, I feel like it's it. This is the color that I need. So I decided to go ahead and go with this color because I was like, oh, this color, I love it, it's good. So yes, as you can see, I went over it again with the blue and I was like, okay, that's what I need. So I started cleaning up everything. I took like a small brush to clean it up, getting more into the details because I didn't want it to look sloppy. So I make sure it looks good and clean up on the edges and whatnot. So that's what I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the little highlights on this, and I'm gonna use a paint pen. I gotta find out where I did one. Oh, here you go. I'm gonna use a paint pen, which is my full pen. I found a gap one there. I got it. This week, my hands have paint on it. Oh my goodness. I want stuff to look a certain type of way, so I'm scared. Let me see. All right, so and it's coming down right there. It ain't gonna be the best thing there. I should have did it right there. Okay, let me see. It's like, can I walk it off? Okay, it's fine. Anyway, so about right here, look like it. So I'm gonna put it right here. Goodness. Maybe if I had like a it's okay. So let's see. Let's make it like you see me make it thinner. Oh my goodness. All I need is to go over it real quick. Nothing crazy. Yep, perfect. Alright, yeah. Depends on how you hold it, but it looks good to me. Now, the only thing I'm gonna add to this next is this big brush right here. All right, I'm gonna let this dry, and when I'm finished with everything, then I'll come back and show you guys what I got. So I think it came out really good. I have finished it off. I used a Mod Podge to finish it off. It was the glossy kind, and I think it did really good. I was kind of nervous. I didn't know exactly how I wanted to seal it up, but that's what I did. I know I'm supposed to show you guys 2 lollipops. Well, this one was a kind of a hassle. It took me so long to get it done. Like, I had changed this lollipop and changed it and changed it and changed it. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about the colors. I could not get the colors right. I could not get it to look like I wanted to look. I didn't like any other colors except for the one at the end. And it also, I was like, about that one too. But I think it looks better than it was before, and I am okay with it. So I decided to add another, you know, texture to the top, like a hard candy at the top. I want it to look like a lollipop. I want it to have like the swirl type of lollipop. I wanted to add the white around it as well because I think it bring it out even more. Then the stick, once again, I have painted it. I feel like by adding that paint to the stick, like it actually finished the whole like clay art off. Plus I also add Mod Podge to it as well. So that's it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And if you want to go see more videos of me, I'll put it right here so you can go check this video out. You might like it. And guys, I pray that you all have an amazing day. Stay blessed. Bye.